Time for a little Sanchino.
They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better.
Good old Tarek.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Good swing timing.
And a swing and a miss. Skubal in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Very early.
2 outs, bases empty. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Now here is Travis Bazzana. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He held up.
Yeah,
and it's 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. And there's a ball.
That was bad. Let's see if I can hit it. Change up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was late there. Strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. This is Willie Castro.
Something high.
And that's too high.
That's up.
Something low.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that one hit to first, but that rolls foul.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Probably expecting a fastball.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. And very nicely done for the out.
Now he's got hit the ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd, now the 3rd baseman, Jose Bautista. Skubal back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Now it's going to be Raul Ibanez. Castro pulls it down. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
1-0.
In the air, right field. Stowers giving
Ball.
chase.
Drop.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Bader now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is inside.
Should have hit
If
me.
you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Too early.
Swing and
Get
a
over
line
him, get
drive,
over him, get over
slicing
him.
into right field. Stowers makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to
Going in
establish
the dirt.
both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And you hold.
Next
All right.
offering is down low.
Dude just holds everything. That's fine.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Bautista makes the grab.
Yeah, that's what I'm
1
doing.
down. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of
In the
setting
dirt.
him up by throwing
Nope,
the
not in the dirt.
curveball.
Oh, got
Add
him,
some
though.
velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Excuse me.
Lifted
No,
in the air
get
down
out,
the
get
left
out, you
side,
suck.
and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that is out of play. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
That one ripped
gotta
right
be
center
kidding me.
field. And it looks like trouble. Here comes Freddie around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jonah Heim stands in now, looks at that one inside. Foul ball there. Next pitch is downstairs.
Just holds on it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field, down the line, reaching down, makes the catch. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball.
You know,
Late,
this group
early.
of hitters definitely being
Very late.
aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away. So here's Murphy now. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Is that down? No, way more down.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Slings to first. That's the second out. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Thank God.
And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. He was a strikeout victim his first time. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one.
Pitch out again.
Late swing, foul to the left. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. On the ground, right side.
Why? Why?
Gets it to first.
Slightly
and
early.
that
I was
is
almost
the inning.
perfect in the place.
In the background is a blank.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Inside.
That one the other way. Bautista fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. They say you win.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Way high with that one.
Nowhere
1 and
with
1.
that.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
In the dirt. Boom. Dirt.
And that's in the
2
dirt.
and 2.
And that just misses.
Really good take,
Count is
especially
full.
with 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. That one's upstairs,
Nowhere.
ball 1.
1-0.
And another
That's the
ball.
ball.
That one finds the corner. Now 2 balls
2
and a
balls,
strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an
2-2.
hour. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he can't come up with it.
That was so bad. So bad.
Willie Castro getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1. 1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Crow Armstrong, the runner at first with 2 gone.
3-1.
Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. Chopper right side. Albies over to first in time. That ends the inning. On to the 4th, and now it'll be Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And there's the strike.
Just don't swing.
This guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger,
yeah, just don't fucking swing.
If he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he held back,
Oh,
according to Rusty Valentine. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
What were we really?
Jones makes the catch, and there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 so far. Bautista, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. And it's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Raul Ibanez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Just keep not swinging.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Ball 1 there.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ibanez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Got all of that one. A laser to left. And they add on. It's 2-0. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Ortiz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No, that missed.
Freeman, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Inside, 3-1 now.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Freeman headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And the batter now, Jonah Heim. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. On to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. Skubal back to work. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Bader up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Foul ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Get out. Nope, it's just a routine fly.
Crow Armstrong snags it on the run. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 and 2's the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. But he's notched 4 strikeouts now. Crow Armstrong, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader pulls it down.
Going for that, Ellie?
2 down, bases empty. God. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one out to right. Stowers. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Puts a bunt down. Throw to first in time.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Crow Armstrong at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Are you kidding me right now?
Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Yelich moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And they got him. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. So, runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hauls it in for the out. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And the batter now, Raul Ibanez.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And that's a fair ball. Around second is Yelich, and he's got a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Castro throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Now 1-1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And that's the third out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Base hit. So a man at first. Michael Kopech on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Kopech, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they do get the second out of the inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Heim on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Goose back to work. Into center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Murphy swings through it for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Check swing went around, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Tying run at the plate. That one almost got him.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-2.
In the air out to center. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third. Bottom of the 8th. And now here is Willie Castro. In the air out towards left center. Bader settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Kyle Stowers. Late with the swing there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 to give their lineup a real
nice grab. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Yelich at the dish. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away. And now Raul Ibanez. 1 for 3. Line drive, that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The other way, and a base hit. Yelich flies around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. He comes home with it. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I just signed. I don't need to label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Weight of dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my venison. Windowton blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Till I met her to pay my respects. I started my dentist to get his new grill. And the incoming call from Shabria Connect. The look at my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Master pick is Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. It's VVS I'm one SFL. Cloaking the vice on the rolls. It look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's brioche and toast in the world. The terror comes out of me walking around like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits.
Come on, give me a diamond. See a diamond.
I found a way to go get it.
No.
I like Joe Horn. I like to score and play in the set for nothing. Go for 2, I step out on the shorty to pick up the pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a sec. Don't really matter to Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snuggle hotel after dinner with dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished.
I love how I was ripping a bunch, and then all of a sudden my bat breaks and throws it home, gets him out. And then it's always something.
I rented up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast and silly. Way I've been raising my price and grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working, not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on the bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my brow headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. The second to second, strike that professional fold. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits.
Oh, they're not doing that anymore? That's stupid.
I found a way to go get it.
Yeah, I just got that. Alright, is Ty getting on?
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. What pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence. just for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when the in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy. I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy painting on a Rico. Digging in my pocket, in a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chatter. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when the in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up, my eyebrows, my heart ain't Loving me is complicated, too afraid of life changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights and my prayers.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, they change another guard. An angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious arm. This is worldwide.
Welcome to Capitol Lang Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Columbus taking on Chicago. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Dustin May. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. McGuire. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Now it's Christian Yelich. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Headed towards the corner. Reigns flying after this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies getting the start at second, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings and misses on the. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts off the second with a double. Next to hit, Raul Ibanez. Fouled off left side. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Ibanez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Runner takes off. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Young sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Harrison Bader. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Inside, almost got him.
One ball, 2 strikes.
May come set.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Tim Raines. Skubal back to work. Now one miss.
No strikes.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bader should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Mookie now. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Adolis Garcia at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering down low and in the dirt. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Now fly ball to right center. Yelich sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch misses.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Out to short, Betts. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz puts a bunt down, flips it, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the move, and a sac bunt here. Betts on the run, throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now it's Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bautista swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the
2
count.
outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is downstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out.
How many good in the zone and good swing times can I get? And it just pops out.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Josh Young. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Yelich makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Fought off foul. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Digging in, Shea Langoliers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and miss. Struck. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Check swing, and he went 0-1. And strike 2.
Why are you check swinging?
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. May fires. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Ozzie Albies. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. And that one is out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty.
Get out. Get out.
That's back there. That's long.
Let's go.
They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Murphy, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Fly ball center
in the
field.
zone a little late. Drop.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that is that.
Ever.
Bottom of the fourth, leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Gets under it and pops it up. And that goes foul.
Just don't turn around.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Corey Seager. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. That misses. Ball one.
That was a perfect release, and where the fuck did that go?
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Man at first, one away. That one misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Tim Raines now at the plate.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Oh.
He makes the throw.
Oh my God.
Not in time, and they come away.
I lost my
without an
shit
out.
there.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Right to him.
Pulls up.
Oh,
and that's
thank
in there
goodness.
for a knock.
Oh my God.
Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Jose Bautista will hit
Count
next.
1-0.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Hobie.
1-2 now. And
Oh,
that
get
one
out of
hammered.
here. Get out of here.
And it's off the wall. Throws to second. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Check swing, and he went.
You know, don't
That's
swing.
strike
It's
1.
fine.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Got him!
God,
And that is a big first out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So up next, Harrison Bader. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Albies over to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, fuck it. Just throw right down the middle. It's fine.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's a foul ball.
Very late.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Yelich tracks it down for the out. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Milner back to work. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Sean Murphy digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air.
See you later.
Center field. This one's got a chance.
Holy crap! He just. Oh my God!
Out of here! And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Oh, low.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. This one popped up right side. Albies hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1-2.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Late, early.
Now it's going to be Jose Bautista. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Look out! And it hit him.
Right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. This to center field. Crow Armstrong.
Good, right in the middle of the zone.
And
but hey,
that.
let's hit it right to him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Yep.
That one carried.
That's fine.
It has the distance, gone.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
A monster
right
shot to right. It's 5-1. Now here is Tim Raines. Swing and a ball line to center. Bader hauls it in, and there's one away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and Betts is gone. So digging in, Adolis Garcia, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Inside, just missed. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just don't swing.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
There's
Get
a
out of
swing
here.
and a drive.
That's gone.
That one
100%
back.
gone.
And that ball
Let's
is
go.
gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That smash towards center.
Yep, right at him.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Sean Murphy now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. And
Earl.
foul
Pulling him. Pull him.
ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quick ass.
So 2
sinker.
down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And he gets tied up right there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him. And the inning is ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Josh Young. That to right. Yelich hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Throw on to Freeman. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies makes the catch. Then new inning getting started, and now the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Strom back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Strom is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the top of the 9th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. Caught in a rundown now.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Great. There goes the runner. And that one fouled off.
Okay.
And that gets away from Langoliers. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Man at second. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Safe, he's in there.
Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. That one ripped, but foul. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop.
No
over to first.
goddamn
Run
way.
Scores,
Oh.
but a terrific play to get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. In the air, right side of the infield. He's got it.
Oh,
and that is out number 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down. He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Right side. Yelich should have it. And it's caught for the out.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trial.
They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done.
I get lucky. Oh, let me see a diamond. No! Alright. Let's see what this velocity. Oh yeah. He's here real quick. Can I get lucky in here? Never. Never lucky. Never lucky.